Good evening, everybody. It is Savage Thursdays, and we are here, and the Merry Minstrels are here. I don't know if they're merry yet. They've been kind of chatty tonight. Chatty Cathy's in chat. Um, but
Working on getting married.
Yeah. What are you drinking,
Wait,
Cobb?
what?
Getting
Getting married. Okay, I heard that as past tense. You're working on getting married, is what I heard. Like, wait, what?
Hell, right. Sitting my ass here.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was confused at first.
No cameras on the screen.
Yeah, what's going? Oh, you know what? I didn't. I knew there was
Hi,
something I
Kat.
forgot. Let's see.
Yeah,
We can
she
fix
gets my
that
computer
real
chair
quick.
today, apparently.
Speaking of cats, does Izzy have anything to say?
Meow. Squeeze the cat, Venno. Squeeze the cat. Hey,
All I
look
did is
there.
just poke
Players
her a little
popping
bit.
in, except Donnie.
Yeah.
Donnie's not here. Wicked's probably playing Naked tonight. This is Naked Savage Thursdays for Wicked, so he might not be
I just
Thank you
decided
for no
it's only
camera.
it's only for Wicked, so we don't have to change.
Well, I thank you guys for being here and getting here on time and all that. And
I think Peggy lagged up the table with the D20s.
Peggy. Just
Well, that's
sit
my
over
chair
there
isn't
in
working
sensual chaos yourself and leave everybody alone.
Now it's a party.
I can cast it 3 times a day, guys.
One for each meal.
Do you guys remember where you're at?
We're in the hippie cave.
No, you're not in the hippie cave. You've found the home
I
of
mean, we
some
are.
kind of a wild
the
woman.
beautiful and illustrious.
She's not
Kay.
that good looking.
She's not that good looking.
What's that, Rondon? We hear you talk or see you talking.
So I'm explaining sensual chaos to my
Oh, okay. You'll have to demonstrate it for her later.
I'm not sure if that could go on Twitch.
There we go. So that's her. And you see an adult fox, and adult fox got a
As far as
baby
we can tell.
fox, and then she's kind of a fox too. No. Anyway, so she
Crosses her
had
arms and is a grumpy.
Do what?
Out of character. Go ahead.
So last week you guys kind of came upon her when she was fixing her supper, and she had a couple of, as the hobbits would say, she had a brace of conies, and so I don't know what that means, but well, I mean I know what it means, but I don't know if that's like actually an old term or a brace of conies. She had some rabbits, and she cooked them up, and she did some made some people dance around you and stuff, and that's where you find yourselves. You're all sitting around eating, except for Huff. Huff is staying completely out of this.
He's sulking over there in the shadows.
He is. He's like.
I ain't sulking
over there.
All right, Brady.
Apparently today
Good,
Mark is a pirate.
Arr. Or Waluigi.
Waluigi as a parrot.
So yeah, that's thank you very much for the resub, Brad. What's 37 months, man? It's a long time.
Hey, Mark, quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Quick question. What time is it?
It's 4 minutes after the hour. Hey!
The best part is I somehow heard an echo of that from someone
Yeah, I think it was coming from Rondon.
because he yelled so loud.
Oh man. Thank you, Venno.
Yeah, it was. It was off
What's
the.
Venno? 48 months. 48
45
months.
and a 45 streak.
That's cool. That's awesome. That's 4 years. fellas, we've been gaming for 4 years. What
Doesn't feel
all
like
have we
it, does
done?
it?
We started with
Uh,
Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Right, and then we started doing some of Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Jumped over to Deadlands.
Yeah, I think that was during that time, wasn't it? Because I don't think any of us were really enjoying Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
And no, it was just it's the dungeon crawl of all dungeon crawls.
Yeah, I mean, I like a good dungeon crawl, but
It does have some interesting stuff, but it's still.
it's just all over the damn place.
And there's a lot of
nothing consistent.
kind of filler.
Dungeon crawl of all dungeon crawls, I figured was the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Maybe
That
no,
one's
I
a
haven't played
little.
that, but I've read about it.
Yeah.
It's a little more straight kill you-ish.
Yeah.
The Mad Mage is the largest officially published dungeon.
Well, there's a
There is-
lot of
There is
filler.
there is a third party one that's bigger. I played for a while, but that one's ridiculous.
The Dungeon of the Mad Mage is just, there's no rhyme or reason. It's disconnected. Most of it's disconnected. There's some
Looks like a John
plots-
generated dungeon.
There's some
Gigantic.
plots
Kind of.
that you might find your characters involved in, but
Or-
Yeah, some of the floors seem to have some interesting things going on there that could involve the players.
We also found a
Otherwise, you're just
shortcut,
like,
and
okay, they're there.
it just confused everything. And then I was like, "You're not allowed to do that anymore," because he keeps talking about things you did on the floor you never went to.
Rondinjaro, abrasive conies is a pair of rabbits per the interwebs. There you go. So thank you for that, interwebs and Rondinjaro, for providing that abrasive conies. So that's what she had, a couple of rabbits, and she cooked them up, and you guys are sharing a meal, and she creates this illusion and lays back. She looks at you, Sid, and she kind of winks, and she puts up there was a conversation about her shoes or something. She puts up her bare feet, and they're, too bad Ike's not here because these are quite attractive feet. She looks at you, Sid, and she says,
It's not Ike, is it?
she says,
We got Cobbler.
how about
I think it's the cobbler one.
Yeah,
Cobbler? Cobbler's the one
footman,
who
apparently.
I love how he just continues to get begged for it.
Well,
Well, he's the one that
he's the
spoke
one
so
that commented on Uma Thurman's
vehemently.
feet, saying how beautiful they were in Kill Bill. Yeah. Anyway, she looks at you, Sid, and kind of puts her feet up. She says, "Why don't you rub my feet?"
Yes, ma'am. And Sid begins to happily massage her feet. Rub here, rub there.
Very nice of you. Very nice of you. Well, feel inclined to rest. Make yourselves at home. It's probably the most comfortable you'll be if you stay on this island for long.
Oh, I don't have Sirenscape.
Yeah. Those hippies did seem like they were having a good time. They just look too
Those
good.
hippies, you have to be careful. Don't be eating the flowers.
I shot one in the face.
Yeah, we kind of figured that out.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, now we got cameras. Now we got. All right, so let's see. Oh, alpacas. They sound like ghosts.
Oh, now I'm hearing it. Yeah, I wasn't hearing anything on Sirenscape.
Alpacas always scare me. What's an alpaca sound?
Oh, look.
Wow. How'd you
I
get
don't remember
that
which one you
to work?
disabled it in.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which table you would disabled that on.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll enable again as long as you guys don't use it to try to scare the crap out of me like you do all the time. I mean, there's no fun in that. Scaring the crap out of old Marv.
There's a lot of fun in that.
Who's got the Discord soundboard? Uh-oh.
Nobody.
Yeah, somebody's got a Discord soundboard going.
No, that's a new feature of Discord.
Yeah.
It only comes with like 6 different
I thought
sounds default.
I thought it was Nitro.
You can
Nitro
buy more
might
on
add
Nitro, yeah.
Yeah. Or you can upload your own.
Oh, Hey.
Yeah, that's a tad loud for.
We determined we have to use the Sirenscape the other day.
I just don't know why it's so.
So what is it again that she wanted us to get?
She didn't want you to get anything. She's got I think the C4. Doesn't she have a crate of C4 over there? She doesn't even know what it is.
She's making the bunnies.
She's been molding it into
that's right.
little rabbits and stuff. Little chipmunks.
No.
There's a squirrel and a chipmunk.
Oh, there are a lot of these chipmunks on the island, yeah.
I'm alright.
Nobody worry about me.
And she says, I'm going to put up some protection. And she says, don't go away, Sid. That was feeling great. And she walks over this direction. And how come it's not? Anyway, like right across here, you see this shimmering for a second, and then it stops. And she walks back over here and she sits down. She lets you rub on her feet again.
Yeah, I make sure to get my middle knuckle and really massage right into the arch.
Perfect. That's so perfect, she says. Okay, so you guys sit around and eat, and there's like it's a banquet. There's a whole, it's a 17th century banquet in like Paris, France. You know, that's the illusion going on all around you.
Yeah, this place
There's
is
a
very
string quartet
strange.
in the corner.
Brandon, are you talking to us?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was.
I'm doing catching someone up on the screen.
Echo.
Echo. I don't know.
This is good, and I'm sure there's nothing weird going on here, right?
No. I mean, it's obvious that you know she's spinning this illusion around you guys. You don't know if it's you know, is this some kind of weird science? Is this you're not sure what's going on, but
I'm pretty sure we took the brown acid.
I definitely think she's playing something.
oh, not really. She's not making any. She's not hiding the fact that she looks like she's utterly enjoying herself. She's just laying back. Sid's rubbing her feet.
Yeah, so we found those mutants.
No, there was
else in
something.
the caves?
Yeah, no. She said something about the treasure.
Oh yeah, you said about
That's
this
why I'm
treasure,
like,
and you were
she
going
wants
to
us to
trade
get
it for
something.
Treasure. No,
Yeah,
she said that she said
She
I
wants
know
something.
why you've come, though I don't know that you know why you've come.
No, we've
But
actually
across
come
the
for
lake of
that
blood.
clay stuff.
You've come to cross the lake of blood and take the treasure, and that's fine.
No,
is this
actually
lake
we
of
hadn't,
blood?
but we might now. You know, because treasure. But honestly, we were just here for this clay stuff.
Clay stuff.
Yeah, the ones that you've been making little animals out of. Great work, by the way.
Did you know that Sid is an artist?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I play a little guitar.
Well, feel free. It's moldable, quite pliable. You can. I was just messing
It's also
around.
quite dangerous.
It's what? I'm sorry.
It's also quite dangerous.
Well, how so?
Well, it's an explosive.
Explosive. It's like a component. Is that what you?
Two component.
She's
No.
She's not really connecting with what you're saying by explosive. She thinks it's a component. She asks you it's a component.
But have you ever seen the fireworks? As they go boom and it goes whoosh. Yeah, it's like it's what's in those that makes them go whoosh.
But less colorful.
But I mean, it depends on how you do it.
Typically less colorful.
Unless you put in the glitter. But I believe
That's a
that's
war
against
crime.
that's against the Geneva Convention. Even the Soviet Union does not go that far.
You got me once with that glitter bomb fish, and I was washing it out of my hair for a month.
Glitter bomb. Pocket sand.
But what is this lake of blood? Is that
Okay.
where the
More of this
mutants
treasure.
live?
What, the lake of blood? Oh, it's in the caverns. You'll come upon it eventually. But rest now. You'll not likely find hospitality like this again for quite a while.
We can always come back to visit. If we have to leave later, we can go here again.
What time is it anyway? Let's take a look at the calendar. So, we haven't done anything with the calendar for a while, have we?
I have no idea.
Not since we got to the Bermuda Triangle.
It's
You
not
sorted
6
it out
a.m.
last
No,
time.
we've kept up with the dates as the days went on. As far as you know,
Just
it's the
not the
9th of
time.
November, 1986.
Well, the day's relative to us, yeah.
Yeah. But time
I
of
think
day,
you
it's like
did do it when we woke up today.
it's evening. You guys have been stomping through this, cavern.
we also got-
and
We also got sidetracked by that labyrinth.
Yep, you walked around through the labyrinth for a while. Anyway, so she welcomes you to spend the night. Do you guys wish to take a long rest?
I don't see why not.
But maybe you could tell us what is nearby in the cavern before we take to sleep.
Before we take the sleep.
Wanted to tell you what?
Like, what do the Zave? He points this way.
I don't understand him.
Have you-
What
have
is
you-
that way?
Yeah, what's over to this direction?
Oh, those serpentines. Don't trust them.
Oh, more mutants I see.
Do not trust the serpentines. Oh, the mutants are okay. That can be trusted.
As long as they're of the turtle variety.
Oh, turtle.
No, that was a TMNT reference.
Turtle club for you?
That was a TMNT reference, buddy.
Oh. I have no idea. So,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm sure
uh,
you've heard of them.
Oh yeah, I used to watch that with my oldest son, who's now 36.
Yeah. Checks
something
out.
like it.
Yep, and that checks out exactly.
Yeah, that's about how old the Ninja Turtles are, man. They're
Yep.
they got to be 30 years old. All right.
More
So
than
what do you
that.
guys do? Do you spend the night with her? Or do you get up and move on?
Well, I mean, Sid would love to spend the night with her if you get my drift, but
If you
I don't
could
think
go
we're
sleep
gonna
as a
roleplay
corner.
that.
no.
If you start making advances at her, or you going beyond the foot rub? Are you trying
Well,
for
I
the
mean,
ankle and up the calf, or what?
Well, since this isn't exactly a private setting, he's probably keeping it more tame than that.
Eventually, she thanks you, and
If we weren't live streaming,
she is. Oh, by the way, is Donnie? Donnie's the one over here rubbing on her feet. Look at this.
What?
Yeah, that's Donnie over there.
It's all about it.
Oh,
Donnie's all about rubbing them feet.
Close.
I didn't even notice I wasn't next to her. I got the right foot. You got the left, right?
She's got wine.
Oh,
She's
I'm
got this
melting
stew. The wine is really earthy, They made a mushroom or something weird.
I've been over here in case we're gonna rest here. It seems more fortified.
All right. Let's see. Let's do a couple things. And the night passes. And the next morning, you guys wake up, maybe a little hungover from drinking the wine. I don't know if Huff ever did sleep. Huff, did you sleep last night?
Did everybody else sleep all night?
I was very paranoid and woke up a lot.
Yeah, Peggy probably doesn't.
Doesn't sleep at all?
Not all night. Not fully. She was also like full on everything, so.
Peggy, you and I, we'll split the night.
Yeah.
I'll take first watch. You take second watch.
Sounds good.
I don't want everybody to go to sleep with this bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
if they're doing that,
Peggy doesn't trust her at all.
No freaky ass bitch hanging out in the back end of a damn cave with hobgoblins and hippies between her and the door with a couple of foxes.
I've played enough games.
And oh, by the way, I see her pointy nose and her red hair.
Peggy approves.
Hey, everyone knows you can trust a redhead bringing wine.
Well, yeah, there's just generally that, yeah.
It's so nice and pretty. There's no reason for us to worry. We should just relax.
So is that a yes, no?
My camera.
Did you guys keep guard?
Yeah, I'm taking first watch and then Peggy's taking second watch.
If they were gonna do that, Fish would join in and volunteer.
It doesn't matter. You all wake up the next morning and nobody was awake, and she's gone. And the shimmering
Peggy
wall
checks her
right here is
inventory.
gone too.
What was that last part?
The shimmering
Parting
wall
is
that
such
she
sweet
set
sorrow.
Well, that was odd.
Peggy furiously checks her whole inventory after that.
Arch, what's going on? She's gone.
Yeah, you guys wake up. You've probably got all your PowerPoints restored if you've used any PowerPoints. I'll give you a natural healing roll if anybody needs a natural healing roll. It doesn't look like they do, but you guys
Looks
get
like
all
there's still a
rested
fox
up.
here.
Check your hold the line, command, stun recovery. Oh, it looks like everybody's good. The fox is still here.
Just one?
I guess look, I mean, it's a fox and a baby kit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess Kay left in the night. Whatever. Parting is such
What a
sweet
shame.
sorrow.
Wait, was there... So the picture, I closed the picture. In the picture of her, there were two foxes.
Right.
There was like
There were two foxes here with her before. I thought there was only one fox.
No, there's a you're
A
assuming
little-
a female fox and a kit. But there are two adult in the picture. There are two adult foxes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that some artistic license? What we saw in the cavern here is her and an adult fox and a kit fox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and those two foxes are still here. Why, are you looking around for more foxes or what?
Well, I'm just checking out.
I mean, what was
Yes, she's
the...
gone.
Yeah, she's gone. She's not, but they just...
Oh no, where did she go?
They're real skittish. They kind of stay away from you guys. If you move towards them, they'll just kind of, you know...
Was there any
stay away
leftover
from you all
food?
the time. Was there any what?
Oh, leftover food.
What about the C4?
There looks
Oh, yeah,
like there's
there's
some cold food sitting in the pot that hasn't been cleaned. You could warm it up. There's still coals in the fire.
We need to take it with us.
C4 sitting over here.
Is it all in animal form now?
It's all been molded into these little animals.
We just have to explode it. Go.
Yeah,
Say
it'll
hello
still
to
blow up.
somebody. We should get that though.
Yeah. It's the reason we were here, not to talk to some redhead.
Oh, so if you did hear about some sort of lake of blood, so that sounds unusual.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys get up, you start moving around, you cook some, you warm up the food or whatnot, and carrying right along, moving right along here.
Lulu.
Is there anything else in this area that she left? Like, can we look around?
Well, there's some rugs thrown out. There's some looks like, you know, just personal effects. Like she lives here.
Okay. It just looks like a living area. I wasn't sure how much of it was, you know, from weird illusions.
You're still not sure.
It's accurate.
You probably think they were hallucinations or something.
You know, I think that they use lasers. I saw a thing once with all sorts of lasers, and they made it look nice.
Alright, well, shall we drag these crates of free-formed animals to the other crates and then continue exploring?
Yeah.
We're just gonna throw in one giant pile.
Yeah.
Just making sure that that's the plan.
I'll go take a look with my light, and you start dragging. It looks good here.
Okay.
If you guys have
Sorry.
movement plotted and I'm not seeing it, then let me know because.
No, I just plotted some.
Okay. Yeah, I seen both of those pretty quick. Let me get an
You're going
idea
to-
here of where you're at because I've got the player vision turned on, so I'm seeing what you guys are seeing. That's how I like to play. But occasionally I've got to turn the map off and kind of look around and see where I'm at because I don't know. All right.
It's all clear. Are you getting the box?
No, I think we're just kind of dragging them back to the other
Yeah.
spot they were, or where we were, which I think was right here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's where we hid the detonators.
Yeah, do we actually have to plot our movement to drag them back, or can we just say we take however
Well,
long
it doesn't
does
look like there's any more tunnel up here, is there?
Yeah, you don't have to plot your movement to know. Yeah.
Okay.
We went over here and it was a dead end, right?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna
Yeah.
unlock that.
That one was a dead end.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
it's not a dead end right here.
Yeah, that one was not a dead end.
It appears to be a dead end.
The other one was the dead end. But let's go drag that down and then we can look here.
I mean, I figured it takes, what, maybe half an hour to drag the 3 or 4 crates.
Yeah, yeah.
How many,
now you've
how many
got-
crates was it?
Now you've got the detonator sitting with the C4. Fantastic.
I mean, it's not
Yeah.
like, you know, they're plugged in and primed or anything.
All right, the further you move this way, let me describe this to you. So the further you move this way, the more it's like it's going downhill, and the ground starts getting kind of wet and slick. It's more like it's not a dry cave. It's actually still a living cave. Does that make any sense? Do you know the difference?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the sand seem red tinted? I'm wondering if there's a lake of blood here.
No.
Probably does feel like bubble gum, though.
Is everybody coming here?
Yeah, I'm following that way.
Where's Peggy?
She's behind me.
Yeah, she's bringing up the
Okay.
rear.
I don't see hers. Oh, there she is.
Hi-yo.
Dun, dun, dun,
Okay.
dun.
So.
Yeah, I gotta stay with you guys because evidently ever since we were on the yacht and I broke my flashlight, I've never had it repaired.
Oh, it opens up down here.
Oh, okay. Hold up, we're losing the people behind me.
Yeah, they're coming.
Okay, there's Donnie, there's Peggy.
I'm here. I'm here.
Easy breezer, Donnie.
We just started, Donnie.
But he doesn't have the
Some real little
energy.
tunnels.
What's that, Donnie?
But there's some real little tunnels.
They were a little narrow.
Everyone,
Yeah,
give
just
me a
squeeze a
notice
bit.
roll, please.
Why don't we look around? I feel like Sid might see something. Let's ask him what he thinks.
It's super muddy, is what he thinks. You ever been in a really
Banana.
wet, muddy cave? Like
Yes.
red clay?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like all gunked up
It's
on your
like-
boots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like bubble gum.
yeah, it's like that. Donnie and Peggy and Gunther. Yeah, I think that.
Did you get some on your shoes?
I think he got some in his shoes if he's wearing loafers.
I don't
Or
like
he
that.
lost-
That's really bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Otherwise, he lost his loafers in the mud because they got stuck and he couldn't pull them out.
Sid,
This is gonna be
I'm
painful.
going to give you a very quick reaction to what looks like a huge glob of mucus dripping from the
Ew.
ceiling.
What? Huh?
Well, I was probably walking with my flashlight in one hand and my 911 in the other, so if I see that, I might instinctively just shoot at it.
God, I would hope so.
Guessing
Well.
this thing probably doesn't have a head.
No, it
I don't. And that's quite a bit of toughness.
looks like this.
I
Like
don't know,
a,
that's-
Well.
yeah.
It's like
That's
the
kinda-
nose of a giant.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when the giant sneezed all over Bilbo, or the troll sneezed all over Bilbo. Welcome out your gob. And it drips down upon Donnie. You hit it. It doesn't seem to affect it.
So it's like ballistics gel.
It is. And who else rolled a raise?
Scott.
Huff.
Puff.
Huff, you also
Yeah.
notice this thing. You're like, what the hell? Because you hear this kind of a slurping sound, and you look up over your shoulder, and this thing's coming down towards Donnie.
Big Z?
Okay. So, can I just unload on it right here at short range, or do I have to take a step back to get out immediately?
Punch it.
No, it's 5 paces above you. It should calculate. It knows you're.
Oh, it's got the +5. I see it. Right. Okay.
Here, I'm gonna actually move it onto a square,
Wham.
And I'm going to move you onto a square, and everybody gets a square.
Put me on the square.
Beyond the squares.
Here's my combat point if I want it open.
Roland, do you also have the stream unmuted or something? Just curious.
Yeah, somebody's watching it.
Ah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just like, you know, we hear somebody talking.
Weird
go to
occasional
talking
echo.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, it's huge. It's hard to miss when that happens. But that also means it's harder to kill.
Yeah, well, it's got a 12 toughness. Alright, let's go.
Not only that, if the bigger sizes take more wounds.
That's not enough. We may be switching.
You must be near the ocean. I hear the seagull.
Mine? Mine?
Ooze battle. Or we could go for fiendish ooze battle.
Raised.
This is from Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We'll let it play.
Like, does he get more than one attack if it's just a reaction?
No, it's just a reaction. Just one
That's
reaction.
what I thought. I didn't hurt it anyway.
Oh,
but-
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, one reaction.
Well, I want that round back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So it doesn't do much, and this thing drops down, and we'll reach out and try to, like, because Donnie doesn't see it, and it's
Reach out and touch someone.
I feel
Yeah,
like
it's
this
good.
could be a hit with a raise.
it very well could be.
Yeah, it seems possible.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was just more of a comment
Where
about
is
Donnie's
Don?
parry.
Okay.
This is not the Donnie you are looking for.
Well, I mean, I think he does get a negative because he's huge and hitting a smaller creature. So there is that.
That's
Let
true.
me
I mean,
read what this thing does.
Gandhi still only has to not crit fail to hit him.
Okay, it can only really do. I need a contested strength roll or agility, athletics to try to dodge this from Donnie.
Come on, Danny. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, it was at least a pass. Unless it
It's better.
Unless it
It's
needed
better
a
than
raise.
using. It's better than using my parry.
All right. So
Plus 2s.
what this thing does is grapple you.
Oh no, you're crippled.
Well, there's the drop right there. I could have just done that. There needs to be more things here under conditions. Yeah, let's see.
Savage rules could use some love.
There is no grappled effect. I think it is bound.
Entangled.
Entangled. And
You should just make a copy of that called Grappled.
Yeah, I should, shouldn't I?
I don't know why I didn't think of it until now, or anyone else didn't, but
We'll blame Jenkin.
damn it, Jenkins.
Well, since there's already 2 of them, we'll just change the name of one of them. And Donnie is grappled. And the slime glob begins to cover his face. And now we are going to...
Alright, so yeah. I'd say in this it goes from regular attack, it becomes entangled, bound with a raise. Or another success on a character who's already entangled or grappling.
it did not get a raise on its...
If a foe is bound, the grappler is also vulnerable while maintaining his hold. I don't know if it counts against his creature, but like if you're normally just like choking somebody, you're also vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean,
That
this
makes
thing's
sense.
so huge that I don't know that it would matter, but yeah, it's as vulnerable as you are when it's trying to wrestle with you. So, it's extremely sticky, and you feel it like trying
There's a
to
difference.
slide up your nose. And
A reverse sneeze.
not that. That's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. too.
Oh no, it's an alien brain slug.
But we're working on a straight flush.
We're gonna do that. But the fox isn't here.
Hey, Mark, what does the fox say?
I'm good with him getting me. Apparently, it's hard for a big creature. I'm not sure
What's hard?
What?
What?
Normally, so size matters. If there's a difference in scale, the larger creature subtracts the difference from his roll. Example, a dragon, huge +4, has to pin in it, thief, normal. The difference between huge and normal is 4, so the dragon must subtract 4 from his athletics roll.
So I felt
so just
that
like
wouldn't have been a success.
So just like a melee attack.
I'm cool with it being a success. I'm just, for further reference, so I don't really need to change anything.
So he would have had to grapple with you. He had to subtract 4. Is that what you're telling me? I can do that. We can do that.
If that's the size difference.
Yeah, if that's
what about
case,
the drop though too?
Yeah, we got a 2.
We can't actually grapple him. You have to be at least within 2 sizes in order to grapple somebody larger than you. Which makes sense, I can't run up to a giant's leg.
Yeah, I think the drop may have reverse the penalty.
I mean, it didn't calculate either way, but I mean,
it didn't calculate the drop either, so that because
Right.
that's a +4,
Right.
which would have been an 8.
No, because it basically would have offset the.
Still a.
Yeah, it would have just offset the -4 basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Okay. And I forgot about this one because this one was sitting up above, but that's okay. It's just a lucky thing for Peggy, but. All right, Peggy. What? No. What? There we go. All right. Agility or strength roll, and you should be at. You've got the drop on you. I don't know.
What about athletics too?
It may be harder for this one to do anything. So that's actually a 6 Hobgoblin Exploder because you got the drop on you. And this thing does it. And that is an 8 -4. So you do not get grappled. It starts to flow around your legs. But then you notice coming from the ceiling, which you would no longer have the drop on you, another one dropping down. Let's see who he goes for because he's got 2 people. Gunther's odd because he's Brad. Brad's always odd.
That's true.
Looky there.
Zag?
So he's actually going to try to grapple you. Not doing very well, because that would be a 2. I need a strength or athletics roll from you. I'm trying to get away from him. That's a 2. That's tied. So you guys are kind of wrapped up with each other, but not really grappled. And this one, who has Donnie, begins to smother him.
With love, right?
With love. Fighting, smother, 10. How come that didn't? That's not coded right.
Because you don't have them targeted.
Yeah.
Because you don't have it target them.
No, I dropped it on him, I thought. Let's see.
Yeah, because it should have been at a -4 because of size difference. Of course, Donovan also still has the drop on him, if that matters.
Was it? That's just for the grapple. I think what he's doing here is the strength damage.
Yeah, this is just a slime glob attacks by smothering. Each successful round after a grapple, the victim suffers a level of fatigue until they are out. Okay, so he doesn't do any of that. This was just that is actually his grapple roll. So, slime glob attacks by smothering. Each successful round after a grapple. Okay, so he grappled the first round. Victim suffers a level of fatigue until they are unconscious or dead. Donnie. If you'll add that fatigue to yourself. It begins to fill in your mouth.
I don't think it tastes like barbecue sauce.
It's your turn.
Then he's going to try to break through. If I can.
I would say, yeah, it's just contested. You can try to, like,
I'm going to say a normal.
It's like grabbing a semi-solid mass of it's like a huge oyster that's trying to get inside, and you're yeah.
It's not
That's
basically trying
freaking
to.
disgusting.
It's a reverse sneeze.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're just using the breaking free from grappling rules then?
Right.
Come on, Donnie Boom.
No.
He rolled 3. I shouldn't have bothered wasting and tried. Yeah.
Unfortunately, not. Sid, you are close enough to see this happening. Nobody should have the drop on him anymore, by the way, and if you do, let me know.
Peggy still has it, but it should remove when it gets to her turn.
Yeah, it should have.
Me too.
Got there, yeah.
Alright, so is Donnie currently grappled and
yeah, you see this thing like hanging from the ceiling, like elongated, right? So it's like still stuck 5 paces above you, so 30 feet above you, and it's this big mass hanging down, and it's come down and engulfed Donnie's head.
Donnie.
And you hear him going, oh.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a step forward toward Donnie as I'm sheathing my weapon, and then I'm going to try to grab him by like the collar and just pull him back. You want a strength or something?
You're going to, yeah. How does that work when somebody? It's.
Oh, isn't it -2? But otherwise, it's the same.
Not sure.
I don't remember now. I'm about to try to look it up.
Where is my Savage Worlds Adventure Edition here? Did bound, entangled, grappling rules.
Wait,
grappling.
Actually, let's ignore that movement. Put me back.
Okay.
And I think I'm just going to play this.
Rally all allies within 5 paces. Within 5, which is 10 yards. What? That's not the way I understand it. Discard their shaken, stunned, distracted, or vulnerable status. So Donnie can remove his grappled vulnerable status. Probably should.
And I was also retconning.
Very good. Anybody else? Nobody else is.
Yeah. You moved Huff. I don't know why you moved Huff.
Because he had a movement.
I had movement plotted there because you had moved up.
Gotcha.
But if you did not move up.
Since I played the card to free Donnie, I think I'm just going to take another shot at this thing. Leave my friends alone.
That's a hit with a right. Keep going, baby. Keep going. Keep going, baby.
Oh, it's a wound. It's a wound at least. So I'll take it.
It will
And
also
then
take a
probably.
wound.
No, ooh. Okay, no, I'm not going to go anywhere. Otherwise, I'll be back into a corner. So.
Awesome. All right, Huff.
I guess I'll just go here then. As I step back, is now if I change weapons, is that an action? I can't remember.
You can do 2 thingy swaps a turn without it being an action.
Yep.
Okay, so if
you
I
can like put one weapon away and draw another weapon, and that's free. So you
Okay.
can,
very good, then I will do that. I will holster the Desert Eagle.
You could also draw both your weapons
Okay.
if you do not have them.
Well, I didn't. I only had one out because I was only able to pull one out and fire it as a reaction.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you got time to pull the other one out, and you can does not do anything against your movement.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna step back there and I'm gonna holster the Desert Eagle. Switch it over, sling the AK around from the back, and we're gonna rock and roll.
Yeah.
The good thing is it's so
Hit
big
with
that
the raise,
recoil
hit
doesn't
with the
matter.
raise, hit. Yeah, so you're like, pow.
Yeah, can I benny that?
Yeah. You have to drop it on your damage roll again. Not like
Yeah.
that. You need to drop it on your damage roll again.
On my damage dice? Yeah.
Yeah,
Give it
the
that.
dice.
Okay, yeah. Much better.
Oh.
I'll take
Nice. I don't think it's gonna survive this machine gunnery.
No, I doubt it. I doubt it. Let's see. Let's apply. Yeah, and it just kind of loses its grip on the ceiling in this mass of no other way to describe. Remember the old Nickelodeon show where they would slime, right?
Yep, already posted it, yeah.
Yeah. What was it, Cobb?
Oh, well, I mean, it was the slime itself was the gag. I remember.
Yeah, but people would get
The
slime.
show?
I mean, I think it was multiple things because
Yeah, they had it on a lot of stuff. They had one, you
It
can't say
spread.
that on TV. And they had it on the game show,
Oh, Double Dare.
Double Dare.
Double Dare.
There you go.
That was the big one with slime.
All right, so this thing hits the ground. Donnie, you're like, you look like a, like a soccer player out there, blowing snot rockets out your nose trying to get this thing.
Okay, so can I continue? Can I finish my movement then?
Yes.
I'll move right there.
You're gonna wade into this.
Yeah.
Okay, you wade into this.
And I'm targeting that guy, and I'm in my turn. I'm gonna say, somebody loosen them up just a little bit. I'll finish them off.
All right, Peggy Hobgoblin Eater, or Exploder, or whatever you are. You find yourself in a bit of a pickle here.
A little bit.
More of a sandwich.
And that
As a
first time.
pickle sandwich. Why am I? How come I can't target Peggy? There we go. Okay, now I've got Peggy. All right.
I forget. There's no attacks of opportunity and stuff I have to worry about if I move, or I forget already.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
mean, in
you would-
theory, there would be.
Yeah. In theory, there would be whether or not they take an attack of opportunity, because they don't really have an attack.
Right.
You know,
Peggy's gonna move first.
their whole thing is
And
the
then-
act of surprise, the art of
Right,
surprise.
right.
And they just ooze onto somebody
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
move back out of the way.
Yeah, and then she goes ahead and uses her Hobgoblin Exploder, which she's calling her shotgun now.
Yes,
That
I
sounds
love
like a
it.
trademark weapon to me.
For Hobgoblin
Wait,
Exploder.
what's that? Oh, Hobgoblin Exploder.
Uh-oh.
That'll do.
There you go. That's a hit with a ray.
Damn.
Keep it going.
I believe.
I like that.
I mean, 2 wounds, that's not bad.
So
Not
close
bad
to
at
3.
all. This thing shakes and quivers. You know. Like you'd almost want to put a quarter in it and lay on it. Like a...
I think she has a power that can duplicate that at will.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember the old cheap motels that had the vibrating thing. The whole bed would...
Yeah.
Yeah, magic fingers are
Dust
called.
kicker.
Alright, so, yeah, anything else, Peggy?
No, that is it for Peggy.
Fish.
Oh, it's Hobgoblin that triggered that.
I'll change that.
No, it's okay. I was just like, what was that?
He's backing up here. He's like, oh.
I'm sorry to get that movement. There you go.
He's gonna shoot it with his Glock for the moment.
That is a hit with a raise.
They're pretty easy to hit, just
They are.
hard to damage.
Oh, that worked.
That worked. Let's see what happens here.
Alright, and while he's proceeding to shoot that, he's also gonna put his flashlight away for the moment. These are really good at drawing cards.
Oh, they are good. Look at that. Slime glob. They have
Careful.
a pace of
They're-
2.
Careful, their vision is based on movement.
So it moves up here with 2 targets. It's got Peggy targeted already, so it must have the scent. It's got Peggy's scent. It wants to grapple you, Peggy.
Okay.
And it rolls that. -4 is 8. You've got to beat an 8.
With
Athletics or either strength
Athletic.
or agility, basically. So athletics.
Or strength.
Unfortunately, no. And it grabs a hold of you. And
I'm gonna Benny that.
okay.
Even worse. All right.
Like that, Brad?
I don't think there's a space before the R. Yeah, I believe it should be that.
Okay. Alright, Peggy, that was what now?
Second roll was
Used a
worse,
Benny,
so-
that second roll was worse. So you are this. Entangled.
Oh no! Someone help me!
Wow, its spear is worse than Huff.
3 different targets. From left
It is,
to right, 2, 4, 6.
Hey, Marv,
Huh?
don't forget to spend a penny on Shake It.
Oh yes, I will have to spend it. I will. I'll have to spend GM Benny then. There we go. Good catch.
Watch out!
You caught
Watch out,
GM.
Donnie! It's coming right for you. And he also has it.
Let's
It
see.
also has
2,
itself
4,
targeted.
6 left to right. Be Huff. It's going after Huff. It has it self-targeted. We'll get rid of that and put this target on Huff, which it doesn't really matter because it doesn't target like that. On a opposed strength roll, you'll have to beat a -4 as a 1. Just basically don't crit.
If we fail, okay. I was gonna say, if you failed, we were changing your name to Noodle Arm.
All right, so you're like smacking this thing around. Fish.
All right, so now I'm gonna holster my Glock, pull forth my AK-47, and do like Huff did.
What would Huff do?
What did Huff do?
What does it hit?
Shot out with oh, those rolls are.
You
Oh,
see
it
3 of
didn't-
these bullets hit.
Something's wrong with the recoil thing. I did it wrong. Something my recoil on there.
Let's see.
Do you have rock and roll?
5.
Yes, but it doesn't automate it because it's dumb.
Oh, you could have typed that into the line underneath the edge.
I did.
Oh,
It didn't seem to work.
What?
I
And
thought they fixed that.
it must be typed different then.
Well, let me look at Huff's. See how it hit. Because,
Well, Huff had
no,
recoil.
he had recoil. Never mind, it doesn't work that way. I don't see anything that would have been a raise.
Isn't this supposed to have like a hashtag for the ignore?
I don't know. The second one was a 7, so it was. It would be 797. Because don't forget the size part. It says in the bottom line.
In the
Yeah, the
bottom
equals
line.
at the end.
Short.
Like slime gob
Huge
7
plus
versus
4.
huge.
That's all calculated in there. Slime blob 7
Right.
versus huge. Plus 4. Short range equals 5.
Yeah, so it's
target.
575, which would be 797. So there'd be 1 raise.
You mean it doesn't calculate that shit?
No, the problem is it has the recoil, so it didn't calculate it because
it
of
didn't.
that.
Yeah, it didn't ignore the recoil.
I'm gonna go check how to fix that right after this, but
Alright, so what? Hang on.
the one that's a 7, just change that one to a 9.
But you hit. I've got 1 hit on Glob 7 and 2 hits
I know,
on Glob
I shot
4.
both of them.
Oh, you did? You kind of did a sweep across them?
Yeah, I just opened fire.
Okay.
I don't know. Can
Okay,
you choose how that
okay, the
splits up?
first one. 557. So it should be what?
Yeah. 7-7. It's 9. 7 should be a 9. Is the only one that matters.
Okay.
Donnie, when you attack multiple like that, can you
I think there's.
distribute it or?
I think if you're doing the auto fire thing,
I don't see why sweeping a gun wouldn't. Yeah, you could absolutely do that. I'm not even gonna look it up. Just makes sense.
All right. I just mean I wanted
Uh-oh.
to shoot the uninjured one twice if possible.
There goes Roland and disconnected.
But I guess I have to go through it first. So let's see how that goes.
They got storms rolling through down there.
well, he does have the occasional disconnection issue, so.
I was gonna say, when I did Frenzy or whatever, I had to decide the targets that were getting hit beforehand, but then I got to assign the rolls to them.
Okay.
So like I had to decide whether I wanted all of them to go on one guy or if I was gonna go 2 on one, 1 on the other. Then once the rolls hit, I got to decide which ones were which.
All right. Can that last one go against this one then? Marb?
Against 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd really rather call everything up front.
Yeah, from now on I'll make sure to do that
Yeah,
because I
okay.
didn't realize how it actually did it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually gone full auto on a group before.
We gotta figure out I know that it should automate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
I think it needs a hashtag in it because of
I
the
know.
ignore.
I think it's missing a hashtag. That is unharmed.
Let's penny that.
Okay. Let's use a penny. Are you sure you want to use a penny?
I mean, I was a lot more sure before I rolled the same thing. Oh, that was slightly higher. I'm just Alright, I'm gonna look that up now.
Alright, Huff. This thing's got a hold of Peggy. Scott, second chance Huff Niner. Oh, that's right, he disconnected.
Yeah, it's the same way with rate of fire. For weapons with a rate of fire 2 or higher, declare how many shots you're putting into each possible target, then roll that number of shooting dice and assign them in whatever order you like to the targets you declared.
I think I typed in chat what the ignore command should be.
Read that one more time, Donnie. Get
it. Anything with a rate of fire higher than 2, you declare how many shots you're putting into each possible target, with it being 1, 2, or 3 for the rate of fire. Then you roll that number of shooting dice and assign them in whatever order you like to the targets you declared. Technically, I think the part that they're missing here, that they don't do well, is you get a wild die. But you can actually add that wild die to whichever one of those rolls you would like. Or add that in exchange of whichever ones. I think they just kind of do that.
I thought you rolled like 3 shooting and then 1 wild die and you just took the highest 3.
Yeah, probably. They write it as can be assigned wherever they like after seeing the results of the roll, but I mean it's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, I put Roland on hold. I don't know if he'll make it back or not tonight with the weather. Let's take a look at... Yeah, he's offline there. Who is that rolling around in that? Is that John Malkovich? Anyway.
Who knows? Sounds like something he'd do, though.
Alright, you're gonna move away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may
Peggy,
be rogue, but I'm not
Peggy
stupid.
defenseless.
No, I'm shooting it, so hopefully it'll die. No, I think I'm going to do that damage. There we go.
That is a wound. And these are not wild cards, so I will not use bennies on them. It takes a wound, it gets shook up. Which means that it's shaken. It can't really...
Not stirred.
Yeah. Okay. Peggy.
So 7's the one holding on to me, right? So.
Yeah, and right now it's shook up. So it would be pretty easy to get away from it.
In theory, anyway.
You can still shoot him while he's holding it, right?
Do what?
You can still shoot it while he's holding it, or she's being held.
So you're just going to bring your shotgun up and shoot it? Yeah, you can do that. You're in melee with it, but a shotgun doesn't matter, I don't think.
Right. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I mean, it goes against the target's parry instead of the normal 4.
What's going on? Power went out? Okay. You know what happens to people when they call me in the game, don't you?
Yeah, give it to him.
You interested in buying some property? Alright, I'll see you when you get back on.
Don't forget to offer to sell him snout paste.
Snout paste. You need some Service Pro come in there and clean up that brain matter stuck to the curtains. Alright, so what were we doing? Peggy Puff plays a card Bullseye. Play after damage is rolled to double the total of a successful ranged attack. play after
Double the
damage
damage.
is rolled. Damage is 10, which makes that a 20.
2 wounds.
And we'll apply that. And this thing is really shook up. Peggy, gonna stand there toe to toe with it, or try to move away, or what?
I mean, she's being held, right? So
It
I
can't
figured
do
she can move
anything
away.
because it's shaken.
Oh well, if she can move away, yeah, she's gonna move away. I assume she was still actively being grappled.
Yeah, but you would have had to have, you know, pulled away from it, because it is sticky. So at least give me a strength roll, or
Why'd it have to be strength?
because that's really what it takes to. Hey, looky there.
Hey, all right.
Loading D4. Yeah, that's a
Her lowest
success, good enough to get
attribute.
away. So let me find Peggy here is no longer entangled, and she's moved. Yes. Anything else?
That is it for her.
I'll get you trained to pass your turn one of these days, Cobb. Donnie.
I pass my turn. I wait because sometimes you don't want me to pass my turn.
Yeah, sometimes I'll say. Hey,
Donnie, I'll
yeah,
take
Donnie.
a shot at this before running away.
He's already
Praise
had that.
Roland.
He's already had that nasty stuff up your nose. It's got the taste of like the smell of an old musty basement.
Ooh.
Hit with a raise.
Let's get a snout taste.
Well, I guess some basements smell better than others.
Yes.
I'm gonna Benny
Right,
that.
Mark?
Some basements smell better than others. Oh, now we got. Uh oh.
Oh, I forgot to add the raise again for the other one.
So roll the d6 dice for the raise. Is it d6 on the raise? So that's 11.
Didn't do anything anyway. Or,
Damn. You missed it by 1. You missed it by 1.
move back here by the wall and start trying to clean himself off. Let's get it off his
You
face.
feel violated, Donnie. It's an
Again.
alien. It's an alien, and they're trying to get in my brain. All right.
When the alien tried to get in his brain, it
Huff,
violated
you
him
were on hold
sexually.
last round. Would you like to do anything? last
I'm not
round?
on the table. I'm getting the back up.
Well,
But if somebody would like to go on full auto there on my character sheet
let's
against,
see. Full auto, Huff. Full auto.
or it's on the AK-47. It's the branching down attack, 3-round burst. It says it's not full auto. But
That difference.
3-round burst on the AK.
on the one that was closer to me, I think it tried to get attack. It tried to get up my
There you
nose.
go.
I'm gonna
Let's
take
see.
a step back.
Hit
and
with a
then
raise. Hit
open
with a
up.
raise. Hit with a raise.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Damage.
You're welcome.
Blow him up.
Toast.
Toast?
Sorry, it's my mic check word.
Oh. Just like that, I'm hungry.
It's way better than his old one of burnt bread.
We good there? What do we do?
A lot.
Damn.
Yep, pretty much.
Wow.
Let's see what you did. Let me find him. That would be.
Looks like it might kill him.
Because that should be the one that Peggy shot with the shotgun too, with the hobgoblin.
It's the only one left.
Oh, so the other one went down.
Yeah, the other one I finished when I went full auto.
Okay, cool.
Yep. And boom. You guys
Flat.
have created a puddle of snot in the floor of this cavern.
I don't think we should be credited with creating that spot, but
You did.
Well,
You
we helped
created
put it
snot.
on. We put it
I
on the
mean-
floor. It was on the ceiling. Interior
So
designers.
we'll have to
We
play
would've been
favorite
fine
We are at least
Yeah.
partially responsible.
oh, level up.
Yay. As our heroes progress through the maze of the Warren
Yeah, that makes because there already was Amaze. It's in California.
Yep. I'm going to unlock those tokens. Here we go.
Somebody keep me up with everybody else.
Guys, you want to make sure you come before they get too far away.
What?
Oh, you and Peggy are like running away from everyone.
Somebody keep up with everybody that's in the front.
And Donnie, come on.
Yeah, I think we were just preparing to go through the next tunnel.
Before I get out of stun, I am going to reload the AK.
That music is a tad loud.
It's loud and dramatic.
That was a theme for Heroes.
I feel like we're about to get on an airship or something.
It did sound like that, didn't it?
A little bit.
I don't know. The
I'm
only
not on
time
it yet, but about to board.
It was like, hey, there's the airship we're supposed to be boarding.
Right.
if you see a bunch of short people
Alright,
in lava,
hold up
though,
right there, Donnie.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I'm just going to read a description. So Donnie comes out here. You kind of walk out here and you can see some tracks again. And I'll read this. This tunnel has a series of ledges. So you look this way and it drops off a cliff. Right? Okay, you guys move forward, you move forward, you move forward.
what do you see on the Donnie?
It's a room. I mean, a room.
Thinking airships and brooming.
Did you ever get on the table, Ron? There he is.
Speak of the devil.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
All right. So everybody's moved forward. You just kind of left Huff back there in the bloody slime.
He's
It's like a big old bloody
following us.
snot rocket. Huge. Like a Titan blew it out its nose.
I asked you to keep me up there with everybody in the front.
Oh, okay. You want to be up here with everybody in front. You step out here with Donnie. Okay. You step out here with Donnie, and let's see, what can you see? You see what he sees because you have no flashlight. Peggy hiding in the back there.
She's moving. Forgot.
You see another cliff this way, rising in the dark.
Be careful, there's edges over a chasm.
Wait, is it rising or falling? I thought you said rising.
Yep, this one is.
Oh.
It falls away over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was misunderstanding.
So I'll read what it says in here for you guys. Series of ledges, each higher than the next. It takes the character 6 turns to climb the line. This game assumes that everything you do, you're keeping in turn with. So, yeah. 6 turns to climb the line of each escarpment, providing they have climbing equipment. Do you guys have any climbing equipment?
Everybody looks to Peggy.
She's got a crowbar in her purse, but so no. So 12 turns, if not. So
Whoa, what are you talking about? Peggy does have climbing equipment.
Yes,
I
the
don't
cat
see it in my
burglar.
inventory.
She took the cat burglar tools, didn't she?
That
I don't
was,
think it was-
I wasn't here for that, so I don't.
So
Yeah.
you didn't
It said
actually
that
have
happened,
it.
but I don't see anything like that in my inventory.
you're looking off down in the darkness over here.
Yeah, I don't think we ever actually added an item or anything, but we did say that Peggy probably pick up a set of climbing and.
I mean, yeah, she would have if I
story.
were playing, but I wasn't playing, so I
There's-
don't know.
Plenty of
So off-
handholds. I mean, it's still climbable. Okay.
So off here where I'm looking to the southwest, that's a cliff down.
Should we climb up this
Cliff
cliff here?
up. Okay, so these are steps.
Well, should we go up or down?
Well, your plan last night was to go down. Maybe tonight we should go up.
Uh,
Okay. I'm pretty sure that deserves a Benny.
It looks like. It looks like. These look like some of the same kind of tracks to me. Or at least maybe I guess I should roll. But looking at what's on the map anyway. They're the ones that went into the rockfall.
Yes. I mean, on the map, they 100% are the same, but I don't know what they actually look like.
Yeah. So, let me roll. Yep. I don't know how I did this before. Oh, yeah, like that.
Yeah, you saw these tracks back off in the main cavern, and they turned towards that
into the rockfall, right?
So whoever.
So I'm guessing if we go down, we're going back down to the rockfall.
That makes logical sense.
Oh, you just had to bring logic into it, didn't you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
So swing my AK back onto my shoulder. And so I guess we're going up.
Yeah, I'm very good at climbing. I can go first if you want. Maybe somebody illuminate it. Me and Huff will climb up here if you illuminate.
Here, I'm going to hand you this burned out flashlight. Can you repair this damn thing for me?
Pretty sure.
See if I can do it.
Batteries.
Wow.
Whack!
Thanks, Fish.
Nah, it's broke.
No. You got to turn this around.
Crit failure. I think Fish broke it permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Thanks, Fish.
Broke. It's like he's taking it apart and all of a sudden he drops it and there's like a crack and a crevice and the bulb falls out and rolls down inside, way down in it. You can't even see it. Like disappeared in his hole.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna watch it go down the hole. Now I'm gonna look at Fish. Thanks for that. Thanks. Appreciate that. And I'm gonna start climbing.
But at least that wasn't us that fell in the hole.
Shouldn't it be like that? Fish, give me a recoil. Give me a three burst shot or whatever. Let me see if it.
Oh, I thought I put the effect on me, but it's got the old effect on me. It's supposed to be.
I just put the pound sign in there.
Oh, it doesn't show it to
update.
Me. Hit tab. Oh no, it's ignore and then pound recoil.
Yeah, it's hashtag recoil.
There you go. Now try.
Yay.
There you go. All right. Awesome. That's a beautiful thing. Okay. So you guys make your way over here. It takes you about a minute to climb. Let's see. As long as the characters are reasonably cautious, climbing isn't dangerous. Slowness of the climb, however, makes a random encounter more likely. So let's see what happens if we roll nothing. There is no random encounter.
Going for that flush now, though.
I am.
I like the speed.
Do I have to make any kind of rolls?
No.
Not if we're going slow.
Handholds and stuff, you can help each other up. Donnie's hanging out down here by himself. I don't know where.
Come on, Donnie. I think she's under me.
Yeah. Get off me.
Peggy, not
Looks
now.
like it slopes down over here.
So you guys make it up to the second.
I'll help Peggy up since she's the last one.
And since it takes so long, where are we gonna do?
I'll give Donnie a boost up to the next one.
Okay.
And so on.
And so on, and so on. And so on. How about we unlock the tokens? Yeah. How about we unlock them tokens?
Stop running into me, Fish.
It's a pretty good sized cavern.
I'm down here. What are you talking about?
Stop right there, Peggy.
Uh-oh.
You hear water sloshing? You look down, it's like the edge of a lake, but let's see. All we have
But
here,
it's not water.
Is it bloody?
most of the large cavern of D20, which
D20?
big D20 on the floor right here, is filled by a lake of blood.
Saw Ghostbusters 2 up in here.
Has that been released yet?
What?
I don't remember when the second one was released.
Oh, right.
Great minds think alike, though.
I mean, it's very. I'm pretty sure it was in the 80s. I just don't remember if it was like 88 or what.
Wait, what is it we're talking about?
89, so yeah, not yet.
Ghostbusters?
Oh,
I think the first Ghostbusters is hit.
that was like
84.
80,
Sure,
yeah.
but that wouldn't really apply as much.
No, that was my senior year in high school. It's 1984.
Slime was in the other one, and in the other.
Slimer.
No, there was in the second one. There's all the slime in the sewer.
Oh, right.
And
The
Vigo.
ectoplasm.
Yeah, whatever it was.
The anger ectoplasm.
But
All
do you
right.
see over there, Peggy? Did you see something over there, Peggy?
I think I found the lake of blood she was talking about. I guess I.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to
I
me.
think this is it.
Is it made of blood?
I can't reach it, but it looks like it.
It's very red to me.
Yep,
I'll
it's
stay
blood
down
that's
here with
lapping
Johnny.
at this, lapping at the lake shore here.
Does it smell of blood?
You could taste it if you wanted to.
Are there any rocks we could throw in?
I'm king of the mountain.
I mean, can you smell blood? Can you actually smell blood? Are you a
If it's in
Oh,
large
okay.
quantities, yes.
I mean, I feel like a
I mean,
giant lake
iron's
of
pretty
actual
distinct.
blood would probably do something with bacteria in it too.
Unless it's
Right.
like Willy Wonka's chocolate lake, and he's got a
What's
magic
that,
thing
guys?
that churns it. You do
Tony, what's
hear,
up on that plateau?
you do hear, you just climb up on this plateau and look out, and you look down here, and you can see them all standing next to this lake, and it looks black from where you're at. You guys don't even know it's a lake of blood yet. Yeah,
But it looks like some sort of liquid at least.
yeah.
Does it just kind of end here?
That's what it looks like.
Walking along it without, seeing what's up.
How far down is it from this little drop here?
Each one of them's a good 20 or 30 feet. I mean, enough to take a minute to climb up it, but like I said, it's kind of rough stone. There's handholds all over the place.
Now, I'm assuming there's nothing in here to like craft a raft or anything with.
You see what you see.
Are there any rocks though?
I'm just curious because that track.
I just
leads
want
right
to throw
there.
one into the water and see if the sploosh sounds different than normal.
It's a cave. There's rocks.
All right, I'm gonna throw one into the water and listen to the sploosh.
It goes bloop.
Thick.
Oh, it sounds thicker.
That doesn't sound typical. It's got the viscosities.
The viscosity.
Take us to your nuclear vessel.
You know what? Your vessel.
So, ideas on how to cross this lake of blood?
Maybe we can swim in it.
Yeah.
It's not ideal.
You're also forgetting I can't swim.
Well,
Oh wait, hey Donnie, aren't you very good at seeing far away? Maybe you can look to the other side.
You hollering up here at Donnie?
Donnie, can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure where you got the impression I was good at seeing
Yeah.
far away.
That warrants a, because you're hollering in this cave, a card, and I drew an ace of spades. So we will have, after this short message,
ace
we'll
of
be right back.
spades.
The ace of spades. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to have a random encounter, I think. Yeah, that's the way this works. Yep. You guys can all think about your magic fingers vibrating massage beds while you're on break. But come back in about 10 minutes. I'll cue up some music and we'll go from there. How's that sound? Good?
That sounds good.
All right, cool.
Give me a
So
chance.
let's
My
do that.
dishes up.
Some music. All right, we'll be right back.
Oh, I have an idea.
to the head shop, get a little card from a doctor guy whose whole job was to sell you this card for $50.
Right.
And then walk in and buy your weed.
Right.
And that was it.
Well, that's a pain in the ass. In Missouri, we've got to where you make an appointment online with a doctor. He calls you up and you have a little video conference, and next thing you know.
Yeah, welcome back to the stream.
Well.
I said New York's were ridiculous. We had medical for a little while before it went to recreational. And it was, like ridiculous requirements. Like you had to be dying from cancer.
Yeah. And weren't they like extracts only? Like no herb? Like only tinctures, dabs?
Oh no, you could get they had full stores. Like like I said, you literally couldn't go in them unless you weren't dying from cancer.
Yeah.
But there's a couple here and there. I was surprised it took us as long as it did to go recreational, just because, I mean, California does it, we got to. It's like New York's whole basis for everything.
I still remember when I lived in New York, I used to I text this guy, and this guy on a bicycle would come to my apartment and knock my door. Yo, what's up? What do you need? Not legal or recreational, but...
I say, before either one of those happened, I used to do the same thing as a teenager with Mark's Pizzeria. I think there was several of them in Rochester, and every one of the delivery boys sold weed.
Oh, I was like that in Arkansas. If you're like, there's a code I'd put in when I'd order pizza or chicken wings or whatever, and they'd bring weed with it. It was awesome.
Need a before and after, something like that.
Well, we are back.
Yeah.
We're back on the stream. We're back in game, and you guys. A card was drawn. It was an ace of spades, which means that we're gonna have a random encounter. And the first people that notice it, we're not gonna have any drop or any kind of bullshit like that. But Donnie and Huff, you hear this kind of a skittering sound, and it's coming from this way and that way and that way.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I was like, yep, it's coming at us out that lake of blood. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna set up my bipod up here. I'm gonna snipe some guys.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm gonna jump down a hill.
So, look at Donnie. I'm gonna say,
So Donnie Donovan,
Donnie's ready
with
to go.
the Joker, Donnie's like, oh, I'm getting the hell out of here. Donnie, you hear this skittering sound, and it's kind of like scratching, like something's trying to climb up the escarpment on the dark side back here.
On the dark side of the moon.
oh, the dark side.
Donnie will take a step over here and look over the edge real quick.
And
that's when he dies.
See,
So I was actually going to go the other way.
I am a white guy with a mullet.
Let's see.
I gotta investigate the strange noise. I mean,
if the strange noise was coming from one spot, I'd be cool to investigate.
They should make some sort of video game based on this idea.
Oh, that's so much better than spiders. Can I have one?
Do you see what it is on the combat track? Or actually, it's by you.
Yeah, giant porcupine.
Donnie's gonna make a new coat.
Fucking Sonic?
Well, I mean, technically Sonic is a hedgehog, but yes.
So I said they should make a game out of this idea.
I'm looking for gold rings.
No, I'm looking for Chaos
right.
Emeralds.
Well, I probably don't see it. Well, no, I can see it.
If he goes in the water, he won't be able to breathe. So we can keep that in mind.
Technically, he wouldn't be able to swim. He's worse at it than I am.
What are you going to do about this, Donnie?
It's looking mean trying to get up at us.
Oh, yeah.
It looks more like a Wolverine or something.
Yeah, Donnie's gonna
let's see.
at it.
Or at least an angry ferret.
Nice marmot, man.
There you go. That's what it looks like.
Okay, that looks.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, Donnie's gonna try shooting.
Okay, that's a wee bit more menacing.
I hope that's not Donnie and Peggy down here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are
that adds
roughly
more
the size
scale.
of a hippo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They?
Did they look like they'd float in Blood Lake?
Was there a factor or anything I should put on for when going for a headshot? I really called my shots with the other guys.
Called shot -4.
Yeah, it's just called shot -4.
It's -4 for a normal size head. If it's bigger, it can be less penalty.
Well, I'll get the -4, but then I'll get a bonus to hit him because of his size.
Oh, that's true.
And Joker bonus.
The size is 3 on these, I think. Let me see.
I was just making sure there wasn't another thing I should be throwing in there.
Size
But yeah,
is
throw it at
2.
-4.
So,
I don't think it'll make that much of a difference.
I don't think 2 gives you anything.
No.
That's like big human.
Oh, I forgot the -4.
That's a 9.
9.
Yes, that would have been a hit with raise. Yeah, I'm gonna buddy that one too. I'm. Oh my.
I forgot the raise damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
I need to drag the
5.
bennies instead of just flicking.
Yeah. So we'll add 5 to this last one, which is this.
Oh no, I forgot to add the +4 too for headshot.
Oh, that's right.
Hmm.
So it would have been a total of 14.
Well, that would have been let's see, toughness is an 8.
It's 2 wounds.
Mm-hmm. It would have been because he's a nobody. He's a nobody. He dies. And then he slides down the.
They're still skittering?
Now I'm gonna retreat back here by Huff going, armadillos!
Did you say armadillos?
Something like that.
Did you say armadillos?
Shot that one right in the eye.
Armadillos
Right.
with an
But I-
iron hole.
But I speak Donnie. And there was scritching or scratching coming from.
Yeah, from right back here, where this thing climbs up over the edge.
Like over here?
Yep. And
I assumed Huff was gonna be next.
yeah, actually he's like climbs up over the edge here. There's enough to stand. Now he's coming up over the edge and looks at you, and you see him kind of, and then it flings something at you.
What kind of sound does a porcupine make?
What I just made is what it makes. This I don't know. This is a salaka. So if we ID
Yeah.
salaka 14.
Look, fish, mole people.
I don't know. It sounds like some kind of.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything. Something just came thrown out of the dark, and I just dodged my head to the side.
Seems like we got spears for all them
okay.
slave people now.
All right, now I can see that.
Well, it's your turn.
Okay. And that token looks like the blue porcupine. Is that still what it looks like? Is a giant blue porcupine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
about
who
the
knows?
size
This may
of
have
a
been the inspiration for something.
size of a hippo, horse.
Fantastic. Let's do it. It's back on the menu.
Okay. Hit and a crit.
A hit and a crit. It's a hit and a crit. I have to also do this.
And a miss. Okay.
Bring the pain.
Damn.
Give me just a moment here.
Oh, so what you did with Frenzy before, you would roll without target and then drag over, right? Although that wouldn't work with ranged.
Yeah, it wouldn't work with the range and any other differences like size and whatnot. I don't think calculates.
I think size might, but it would still go against parry instead of what it's supposed to.
Probably.
Yeah, so I never really had to worry so much about, like, it was just Sweezy lowing on 3 minions that were pretty much identical.
That's also
Yeah, it
useful.
was the easiest way I found was to just roll it and then drag them onto each guy.
All right.
Well, it was also in melee too, so that would be fine.
So you guys are all back down there by the lake, and all of a sudden, Donnie and I start letting loose on top of the mesa at the back of the cave. Blah, 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 blah.
It was up, you're like, woo! Why is it we're the 2 characters that look the most likely to actually just stand up here and shoot guns for fun, too?
Yeah, no shit. Then lucky we ain't shooting over their heads out into the lake.
Yet.
All right.
And then there was, I thought I saw one over here.
Dude, I think they're shooting at stuff.
Okay, yes, that'll be it.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I'll just sit here ready for anything that comes up over the edge. And that's my thing.
Sid, you hear him up there hooting and hollering and shooting guns. You're not sure what's going on. You hear the guns echoing off the walls of the cavern.
I feel like Dr. Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman. I'm gonna walk towards it, and do I see any, like, near this edge or anything?
Trying to climb back up there. You can see Donnie. You don't see Huff. And this shelf here is like 30 feet up, remember?
Right.
So it's going to
I was
take
just
you...
wondering. I was just wondering if I saw when you, like, right here next to the edge when I got closer with the
Nope.
light.
You see what you see.
I don't see them, Donnie. Where are they? Not knowing that, that there's anything really going on other than them firing randomly.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened. 1, 2, 3. I miss... Oh, there it is, I think. Is that it? No, one of them's missing.
That's what I said. I
figure
thought
it.
there was one over
another
here
on the
where I
map.
was.
Let's see.
When I shot the one that was down, there was one coming up over there. Where
So there should be one here. There was one there. What happened to it? I'm just gonna do that.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have went. Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have seen them anyway, so because they're down. You're on top of this mesa, so.
Well, yeah, but I did see him when I was over here, standing looking down at that one that I shot. And then at the end, I moved over here at the end of my turn.
I'm gonna come over to the wall part. How long does it take to get up?
6 turns or 12 turns. If you have climbing equipment, it's 6 turns.
What if I have +2 to climbing? Because I'm good at it.
Do you have +2 to climbing?
I do.
Well, then it
Because
would be 4
of,
turns.
I'll take it. Free runner gives you +2 climbing. Nick, something does.
Very good
Yeah,
for
get your
spelunking.
hardcore edge.
Yeah, you're better climbing. I'm gonna start climbing up there to see what's going on.
I feel
Yeah.
need to climb, but apparently it's only in urban environments I get the bonus.
Really?
Yeah, for thief, I've got that too. So for climbing in the city, I got +3.
Right.
Well, it's your turn, Peggy. Well, how are you for swimming in blood?
I mean,
Don't do
Julie's
that.
pretty
Let's have
good.
Sid go
Actually, her
first.
athletics is pretty good too, but I don't think she's going by herself.
We
No,
got
Sid's not attempting to swim.
we got
She can't
crates
even
that
make
we
it
can
to the
use
cliff
for that.
edge in one action.
We got crates we can use for that. Just hang on.
Could we put the crate in Zivato and make a boat? You can use your broken flashlight as a paddle because we're not illuminating anything.
Don't even fucking talk to me about that flashlight thing.
I will get you a new one as soon as we find the city. Fancy one. It's like
Pace is 8, huh?
That's not helping me now up here in the
Take
dark
the
when I can't
batteries.
see shit.
The batteries and the color filters.
good thinking.
Let's see, Donnie, you're from that thing.
Yeah.
That's this one's fine.
Yeah, so I just want, because it'll calculate correctly then. It should, because he is going to do this and shoot a spike eight. Missing completely.
What the fuck?
I figured we would also be -5 since they're at the 0 line and they're at +5.
That one runs over there. Yeah, you'd be at -5 down there.
Did Kyler just unleash a large burp and then run away?
I think so. He
I believe so.
probably couldn't see these two because they're too close, but he can see this one down here. Yeah.
I felt sure that was
Oh,
going
that's
to
a
come out
hit.
just when I played that card.
Yeah, hold
Oh.
on, Marb.
What?
He played a card that you missed.
Oh, really?
Oh, I applied the effects and everything.
Oh, did you?
You guys are too far away. I figured they were coming up after me and Huff, so I threw Last Stand on us.
I didn't even see that. Oh, shit. Sid Galewind.
Does anyone have the critical failure one, maybe?
Hang on just a second here. I'm gonna play a card. Yes. We are going to play. How do I do that? Throw it out into the chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boom. We're gonna drop that one right there.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you.
And we're going to make sure that that is not.
All right, so that negates
have any
the
damage to
damage because
Mr.
that would
Galewind.
have surely been the end of Sid Galewind.
He hit him right in the sunglasses in his pocket. Oh no.
Tis just a flesh wound.
The aviators, man. He's destroyed your aviators. Okay, so lock a 9.
Do you want me to repair it, Sid?
No.
You know, it's like these things are hard of seeing. Their vision is not good, but when they do hit, it's deadly.
Well, it is dark down here. They're probably smelling stuff.
I really didn't expect any of these to hit you guys.
I mean, you're rolling a 4+ on a d6 is not too hard.
No.
Yeah, but they've only got a D1 or a D6 to. I don't know. It's
I kind of think if they're that sharp and stabby,
they've
we
got
should
a
make some
1 in 3
spears.
chance to hit you, basically.
We need to make sharp, pointy spears out of these.
Quills.
Yeah.
Peggy.
Oh, remember he ran away. He said he'd be right back.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll put him on hold.
And since you mentioned aviators,
Uh-oh. There he is.
I
There's Sid Galwin.
ah,
Donnie Boone. Taking the last stand on the hill as these porcupines are sniffing around. They find
Bottom up,
easier
Donnie.
stuff to catch below them.
line him up, Donnie.
All right. What did I have to do in order to negate recoil?
There's an effect.
Yeah.
yeah, ignore space hashtag recoil.
I
Yeah.
put that on the weapon somewhere.
Enclosed in brackets. Make a special attack if you're going to do a burst or something like that.
This
So-
was on it, but yeah, this is my
Oh, that's powers I hit.
fully auto version. I got attack for both.
Fully auto of the M16A2. M16A2 3-round burst. I see 2 3-round bursts. What's the deal? It's just an effect that goes on you. It is.
3-round burst is a special thing written in there. One of them is written as the 3-round burst. One of them was written as the fully automatic.
There, you
That
got it on
has
you
the
now.
3 attack.
Ignore recoil.
I don't see it.
But I'm gonna take 2 actions. First action to set up my bipod.
There,
The next action
there
to
it is.
unload on this one down here.
Okay, taking 2 actions. First one, you set up your
Donnie
bipod.
drops down.
Like with an M60 or something.
Wait, so did you use the bipod to avoid the recoil, but then you gave yourself -2 because you
I took the bipod. I took the bipod to avoid the minimum strength requirement.
Ah,
To realize it also worked for the recoil.
Nice.
I mean, so
Well, yeah,
subsequent turns it'll be
It
good.
requires 1 action to set up the bipod. So I took 2 actions so I could take the first one to set the bipod to ignore
Gotcha.
it, and then the second action to spray.
First shot, you'll be at even, but after that, you'll have to recoil, but after that, you.
Donnie sprays the wall.
More force than he was expecting, and it's just kind of going everywhere.
That was a fucking awful roll.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
You want to Benny that?
Oh, I already
he's-
used all my bennies on that first one.
All right, Sid.
But next turn, watch out.
All right. Well, I'm assuming since he was able to shoot me, I should be able to shoot him, right?
Oh, you same, yeah.
Big blue porcupine
Die, Sonic, die!
wearing tennis shoes.
Ooh.
Let's Benny that damage. See if I can get better. Oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
I'll take 12.
And I think he says got an 8.
Bloom. Now.
Is that black blood?
We'll get to that. Scott Huffniner.
Wait, we'll get to that. What?
Well, I couldn't tell if it was black because of the glasses.
Oh,
Looks like it's the one that they use for robots. So I'm worried what these things are. I think Marv just chooses colors to scare us. It's working.
Actually, it's probably like classified as an aberration or something weird.
Huff's got the giant arrow bug.
you got the what? The giant arrow bug.
And now we're gonna burst out into song.
Giant aerobug. Giant aerobug.
Kill a
And then a bunch of
porcupine,
weird-
kill a porcupine, kill a porcupine, kill a porcupine. Giant aerobug.
We have a bunch of weird, like,
Miss.
weird beepy sounds that had the 80s. I can't think of what it's called. Synthesizer sounds from the 80s.
Deet, 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 deet.
Hit with a raise, hit with a raise. Now that's much better use of
That was a good use.
a 3-round burst. S S S S A A A A F F F F E E E E D D D D wah 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 that.
Wasn't there? Am I supposed to roll that 3 times?
Yep.
Yes. Get 3.
I've only had to do it.
One more. Yes. Pretty much
He
got
incapacitated the thing 3 times.
We've just got these 2 guys with, like, machine guns on the top of the hill.
Yeah. So
And
there
it
you
hit us
go.
no chance.
Random encounter. Random encounter. Yay.
Yay! I vote yes on that random encounter. That was fun.
Hey, Donnie, what was that?
Some sort of wear a guinea pig or something.
Oh wait a minute. Here's the Spike theme song. Yeah, we could have some jambalaya porcupine. Jambalaya porcupine.
How many were there? 4?
Where's this C-Series character to cook for us?
I think if we tie these 4 corpses together,
Will they float? Or would we have to worry about plucking their quills out before sitting on them?
We put them.
no, we pluck the quills out and use the fucking quills to like make boards and paddles.
You know, with your survival, give me a survival roll. And who's got academics?
Oh, I do.
So Huff starts talking about this, and
I'll try to help.
Scott Huff Niner, yeah, survival. He's like, yeah, we could take these quills and we could blah blah blah. And Gunther's like, sounds familiar, but I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm not understanding.
We do not have these giant porcupines back home.
Huff's like, let me show you. And so yeah, you're thinking of the skin canoes, you know, but you'd have to skin these things, and you start looking at them, and it is not blood, and it is not black. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's different. Give me an academics roll. Anybody that's got academics, anybody that's got medicine.
Science?
Science is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody to science this. You like your 3s, Gunther. You suck.
I know.
You like your 3s. Nobody can figure it out. Oh! Occult? So you're pretty sure that you're like, man, these aren't magical, but they're not... What
Not natural, brother.
Not natural.
Hey, Donnie might know something.
Donnie's like,
Maybe I had a class about it?
See, common knowledge for
this on the Discovery
Donnie
Channel.
is not the same as common knowledge for your everyday person.
That's what I'm looking for, is academics are and Donnie's like, no, man, I kind of believe these are silicone life forms. And Gunther's like, wait a minute, I kind of, and you look and you reach down, you feel the stuff that you're like, yeah, it's a different viscosity. It's a different viscosity.
So the viscosity is weird.
And,
It's a weird viscosity.
Are these things constructs?
No, they're silicone life forms. Instead of carbon-based, like we
Yeah,
are.
they're
Okay, so
androids.
crystalline entities.
No, they're androids.
What?
Mm,
No.
Would
They're
you
not
like to use-
androids.
Would you like to use my survival knife to skins them?
No, Huff doesn't get it. Huff knows how to make a boat out of them when he skins them. He's like, I don't care. They skin like an animal.
I'm gonna grab this one right here and start dragging it over the edge, and then I'm gonna kick it over.
Does it float?
Well, not to the edge of the water.
Witch.
I'm just getting it down to the basin.
Give
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do
me.
that to all 4 of them. I'm gonna grab all 4 of them and drag them over there one by
Well,
one.
I'm gonna get this
You're
one.
gonna
But
need
I
some
see
help.
yourself doing
You're
that
gonna
one.
need some. Again, these things are the size of a hippo. You know, imagine trying to
saying.
roll an orca whale down the beach.
You see, what you need to do with the whale on the beach is use explosives.
Gravity. Yeah, that works well.
Aren't we coming up on the anniversary of that again?
I think we might be.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a disaster. No one could foresee it coming.
I just think of all them people getting rain with all that rocking blubber.
And you know what?
That's in
It
November.
serves them right.
Oh, wait, we are in the game. It happened November 12th, 1970, it says.
November 12th, 1970 is when it happened?
Unless this is a different exploding whale. Let me double check.
No, that's got to be it. That's about the right time.
I think they figured out their error the first time and nobody's tried it since. That's about right.
So we can celebrate it in game.
Yeah. Yeah, so in game
We found
it's
some C4.
November
Yes,
what?
we
November
did.
7th?
We have C4 and detonators.
We just need a well carcass.
You guys remember about 10, 15 years ago they blew that whale up? Huff's like,
You know what,
they
though?
called SEAL Team 4 in to do that. That was me.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. I learned my
Okay.
lesson on that one.
Yeah, I saw lots of reports when I first
Seriously,
started.
though? I need to, we need to at least have a block of that C4 and a couple of detonators. Just in case.
Well,
I can run back and get a
I was
couple.
gonna say some of us can push these down to the shore while someone runs back.
Right, that sounds like a great idea.
So,
Peggy, why don't you run and get the C4 and a couple of detonators?
sounds like you guys are going to do some crafting here for a couple days. Is that right?
Didn't you have one of the animals in your inventory?
One of the
Well,
animals.
I thought like she gave you one.
She did give you a bunny directly.
Did she?
okay.
I don't remember her giving me a bunny. Oh,
Is it
yeah,
gonna-
yeah, that's right. That's right. But
It's going to take us a couple of days. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, think about it. How long would it take somebody with who's never done it before the ability to make a, you've heard about them. The North American Indians made, canoes out of hide, and so did many races and stuff. But I mean, think about it. The reality of it. How long would it take you to skin a giant hippo-sized porcupine and take his quills and bones and make yourself a boat out of it?
I thought he was just taking the quills and like lashing them
Yeah.
together.
We're just
Oh,
gonna
you're
take
just
the
making a
quills and-
raft out of porcupine quills?
No. We're going to take the porcupine quills and we're going to take the porcupine quills and then we're going to lash the carcasses together into a square and then lash the porcupine quills together over the top of the carcasses so we have ballast underneath us.
Oh.
So you're going to attempt to float on
Yeah. One on each corner.
corpses of these.
We're gonna make a 4 porcupine corpse.
It's like a corpse meringue.
All right.
And that's how the corpse happened.
That's right. That's how the corpse raft
That's
happens.
how the corpse got across the lake.
All right.
No,
So
that's-
Peggy goes and she retrieves some C4 and stuff. How do you get there, Peggy?
What, my only question: why
Wow.
we're going across the Lake of Blood?
There is treasure!
That's what we were told. And plus, there's a track that goes down here to the lake.
And there's a track
So-
there.
Probably on the other side of the lake, wherever the treasure is. I'm
Plus,
guessing.
it is there. We must see what's on the other side. I bet there's a lot of clay in this water. He said, taste it and see if it tastes like blood.
What do we
The
got?
track
We
just
got-
like go into the water.
Oh, don't do that, guys. That would be no.
Well, you haven't found where the tracks go, have you?
We're fucking
Not the
Alice
other
in
way.
Wonderland.
Oh, look, there's a track. Somebody found the track.
Yeah,
That's where Peggy was earlier.
yeah, that's where Peggy was. And they
Oh.
go into the water, or do they seem?
Do they stop
Yeah,
at the
Peggy
water?
and I
or
both
does it look like
walked
they
there.
go straight into the water.
Oh, looks like they go.
Off the edge.
Let's see.
Maybe they have a boat.
Like, is there drag marks where a boat came on shore?
Well, you guys can hear a waterfall around there somewhere, or a bloodfall, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. It appears that a crate was dragged down to the lake edge recently. That's all it says.
But there's not any other huge drag marks, so they didn't keep a canoe on the beach.
Tippy Canoe and Tyler too.
Good old William Henry Harrison.
Are you ready? And we can go on the sailing. It's like that in the Navy song that you were singing, Huff. At least I imagined you was.
What's that?
Maybe you were not actually singing that, and I was dreaming on the boat.
What?
I swear I saw you.
You dreaming about me again, Fish?
Roll me 2d12s.
Who?
Huff.
2d12?
Yep. $18 hours. You guys spend making this thing. So I'd say there's going to be a couple of days here.
Okay, well.
Or 18 hours anyway, so I'll bump the clock ahead 18 hours, but you're going to be either fatigued or you need
No,
rest.
I mean,
We can always go back to the crazy lady's place and sleep there.
no, I don't trust that bitch. No.
No.
Well, she did leave. We don't know if she may have returned.
That's cool. She's gone. That's good.
Sid,
And she don't want
Sid
no
gets
treasure?
a longing in
Fuck
his
her.
eye and a smile.
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
smack her in the fucking.
Dude, are you-
smack
are
him in
you-
the face.
Are you,
You
doing
see-
the
You
massage
see
motion
Donnie
into-
over there sniffing his hands like where he was rubbing her feet.
Okay, that's nasty.
Man, it's been a while.
Okay. Here's the other thing.
Anyway,
So, we have one crate. We still got grenades, M16s, and ammunition everywhere. So, one thing went over that.
We could always go and leave this here for now. Go
Yes.
to the rest of the cave.
Exactly. We don't have to cross the Lake of Blood yet. We
Because-
did run right to the back of the cave.
What if we go and find the mutants and they sell us a boat?
There's that.
But we'll leave the corpses here in a place we'll remember.
We also need to know.
Pop up in time. They'll float better.
Don't we also need to
Yeah.
confront? We also need to confront whoever the hobgoblins were fighting.
Yeah, the
Yeah, this side of the battlefield.
mutants. Well, let's go do that now, and then we will come back here.
I like that idea. Is there any way?
so it's 3 p.m. You guys built a boat or not? Or do I roll the time back?
I think we're gonna do it later.
Okay.
Yeah, all the time back. I think we'll do it later. That'd be my vote.
Yeah. We're not
Lake
gonna.
is.
We're
I
not
don't
getting
think this
rid of
lake
the-
is going anywhere.
Yeah, we're not getting rid of the corpses or anything. We're just putting them in the corner.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
it's
I'll say maybe we should go outside and check on our guys if we're heading back. You know, kill the hippies
Yeah.
before they turn all of our guys into lotus eaters too.
Yeah, we got to kill the fucking hippies, guys. I'm sorry.
You're gonna go
bring
kill
a
the
whole bunch
hippies?
of,
Really?
we did bring a whole bunch of slaves with us. They're just kind of chilling outside. But
My
Hey,
lame
maybe
ass.
we get one of them to swim across the flood.
It's like Kent State all over again. No way, Donnie.
No.
how
It's gonna be
about
more
I
like the
use
May
my
Line after.
scavenger ability that allows me to come up, suddenly remember and dig up some much needed piece of equipment
Yeah.
and come up with an inflatable raft on that
Really?
plane outside.
I love it.
I like your thinking.
Seems like something they carry on planes.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Well, it sounds to me
Like
like
the
you guys are
emergency
headed
rescue.
back to your plane then.
Should we go through this rock fall?
I don't
just to
think
make sure.
dangerous.
Well, I said we could walk through there, or that's what Mark said last time.
I mean, it makes sense. We can give it a
I
try.
mean, the
if you
trail
think.
goes through it.
Oh, I thought you said that we could walk in that. You said Peggy you could walk in between.
I was thinking he said that it was basically blocked off with rocks.
Peggy wasn't able to walk through it.
No.
Oh.
Where?
My bad then.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I don't remember. It was
Where
kind
we
of
first came to the
Early
split
cave system.
after the hippies,
Yeah.
where we came in, and to the right was the rock fall.
So do you guys still have your light memory? It was like this way. If you scroll out, it was over all through here or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's
using geometry.
No, it was right here. That's where the rock
Yeah.
fall was.
Yep, you're right. It's right there.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
the tracks go like that.
So what I said was the last earthquake has left this cavern a jumbled mess. Stalactites have cracked and fallen, and parts of the floor have collapsed, and boulders lean at precarious angles. At the cavern entrance on this side, there were two huge boulders that have loosened from the wall, and they lean together to form an arch in the shape of an upside-down V. And every once in a while, pebbles falling from the juncture of the arch indicate the arch isn't steady and that the boulders may come crashing down at any moment.
But we can still walk them.
I think that's why we opted not to go that way, because we didn't want to get crushed by boulders.
Right. True.
I'm going to turn locks off the tokens. Just if you proceed to unknown territory, do it slowly. So, all right. So climbing back down all this. Hold up right there a second. I'm going to adjust the time. Climbing up and down, up and down, up and down. Another hour goes by. Right. All right, so Sid, you get to there and you're like, yep, and you can see whoever's got the light off through here. You can see those just that broken. If you've ever been in a cave and seen where like the ceilings collapsed or something, some 1,000-odd years ago, that's what it looks like.
If it's a tunnel over here.
Ooh, I see a campfire.
Yeah, I see something there.
Okay, hold up a second.
Just get myself on a square.
Either there's light down there or the walls are being weird, because I see like a little bit of illumination.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So, all right, tokens are unlocked. Continue on.
It's down here, Sid.
Looks like one of the trails.
Yeah, a fire with people.
Hello?
You guys hear a noise like that, and then you hear somebody's voice go, "Someone, look, see who it is."
Hello, Avon calling.
Yeah. Hello? We come in peace.
Oh, nice use of a card. All right. So let's see. Then I'll just open it up like this because you can really avoid a lot of stuff by playing that card. It's the home of a group of mutants.
Oh, actual mutants. Everything in here is a mutant.
Let's see.
Including us.
So there you go. There's your mutants.
Oh.
Oh, holy Jesus.
Yeah, this is where they tested the nuke.
They've got weapons, And it also looks like, yeah, you're pretty sure that sitting just the other side of that campfire is a crate of M16 ammunition. Looks like a crate of, ammo boxes.
Mm-hmm.
The mutants, you come in peace. It's
Shoot to
enough
kill.
to bring their suspicions down about you, and they welcome you to come in and, what do you bring to trade?
It's
Peggy.
You see these guys have like revolvers and shotguns, and they don't really have any military weapons or anything.
I got a shiny silver candelabra.
all right. What about
Why
this
don't-
photo of sand art?
Why don't we give him a porcupine?
What good is
Dude.
candelabra?
They can,
To failed
they can,
evolution.
they can skin them and cook them for us.
Yeah, they can have the corpses.
What? Skin what? What you talking about? He says. You guys coming in to talk to these guys or not? You gonna stand in the hall like a bunch of wussies?
Donnie's whispering. to
Okay,
his friends
stop
in the
right there. I
back.
gotta turn these guys all hostile. Hang on a second.
Ah,
Oh, just kidding.
Let's
What?
see.
See-
I think we can go back to 0 now on our fight.
Yeah, you can go back.
You need a tape recorder.
I see you guys standing right here.
I got a pocket full of pennies.
Got a pocket full of kryptonite.
Well, you can fix your own height, it looks like, too.
Yes,
you can.
hold alt.
You can, or Donnie can shrink himself down.
Been eating so much McDonald's.
Donnie, what are you doing? You afraid of these guys? They are kind of freaky looking, these mutants. It's kind of, remember the old movie Papillon? I actually played this out in my homebrew. Remember Chiseltooth or Whittletooth, whatever you call them.
Whittletooth, yeah.
Whittletooth, yeah.
Well, he
Yeah,
wasn't
that had
chiseling.
he had- He had like fingers missing and stuff. This is like Papillon, Steve McQueen meeting the lepers.
I was thinking the Toxic Avenger movie there.
Yeah, as was I.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it was like Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, that'll work too.
The guy with the mop.
What do you bring to trade? We have things. And you see that what they mostly have is shit that's been gleaned off that airplane, and they've got some.
I bet they have an inflatable raft.
Some common trade goods. They got some stuff here looks like it's antique, and then they got some kind of machinery. You don't even know what it is. Some really weird looking sci-fi looking crap.
Trade, that's property of the U.S. military, and therefore under our salvage.
Well, maybe we can make some sort of deal.
Right now, you under our military.
What if Sid sings you a song? He plays a little guitar.
He tells
unfortunately, I
you
left-
when
Quick
you
scratch up a ukulele, quick.
Donnie, when you
Yeah.
say this to him, so
Who's talking?
it would be played out if you said that's proper U.S. military. But he says what that M16 ammunition, it doesn't fit our hunting rifles. We'll
No.
trade it. We'll trade it to you
Hey,
for you have ammunition for
What?
And
What
he shows you this
caliber?
revolver. It's a 357, and then one of them's got a 1911 from probably World War II, and then another one's got an old double-barrel shotgun.
which one's doing the talking, the trade? Who's making all the.
Let's see, which one is it? I don't know if these guys are.
Because they all just say fucking failed evolution.
And some of them have a number.
Oh, and some of them don't.
Correct.
Wow, product of failed evolution. Did I name them that? I must have. I should have just named them that Darwin was wrong, okay?
I mean, nicest beings we've ever met, right?
These ones haven't tried to kill
we'll
Hub.
just say that it's this one. It's the boss. He's back here, and his soldiers are around him. So you guys would really need to, like, you're going to come in here and talk to him. You're not going to hang out there like a bunch of wussies, are you, Donnie? Come on in here, Donnie. Front and center, Mr. Leader
Sitting around the
Man.
fire.
Come on, Donnie. I'm kidding.
This is the distance they are from the fire, so it seems that's how hot it must be. Or there are rocks to sit on or something.
They're all pretty heavily armed. It just looks like more archaic weapons than, definitely nothing like your AK-47s or. Of course, you haven't found the M16s yet, have you?
Negative.
Not yet.
Other than those we brought with us.
I'm thinking they must be with the.
Does anybody have
What
any?
the hell was it that the hobgoblins were fighting? I can't remember what the corpses.
Some kind of reptilian
Reptiles.
things.
Reptiles, okay.
That must mean the.
Oh, like snake-like
Queen Elizabeth's
guys
here.
or something, right? They were all like snaky.
Yeah. Something. And the
With a
one,
face.
the suspicious woman said something about reptilian.
All right,
Who's smart, white shirt?
so I will unshare the mutant picture and we'll close him, put him away. So what do you guys want to do? You want to trade some of your ammo here for this useless stuff?
Does anybody have proper ammo for them? My ammo is too small.
Negative.
I need my shotgun ammo.
Trade.
I got some of these MREs. Even though I have a feeling they may have already been eaten, given our time on the boat with no food.
I need
I'll
to
see
make
it
a
now.
note to adjust this. I doubt if I ever play this adventure again, but
Alright, so
I
I'm
mean,
gonna pull up my tape
for
recorder.
for 9 bullets, we could walk away with everything.
That's. I'm gonna pull up my portable tape recorder with a curvy cord mic, and do a quick record of myself going in the Navy, and then I'll play it back and go in the Navy. Yeah, you can have it so you can record yourselves.
what does this do for us?
Provides hours of entertainment.
Yeah. Plus, you could record your battle cries and then scare things
And
without
for
hurting your throat.
and for practicing purposes. See how good they sound.
You go through time and stuff. Give me a luck roll, Fish.
Can I give you a persuasion roll? I'm kind of helping him sell it.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's fine. Yeah, it functions for you okay. The tape recorder does. Like, I mean, you've been through some stuff lately,
That's one way to describe it.
We've seen some shit, man.
Had that failed, it would have been like
Recommend
dead batteries in the Navy, and then you play it back and it's
In the Navy.
and as it eats the tape.
I'll also get this photo that I took of the sand art that something made, the tornado thing or whatever. I've got this Polaroid of these pretty sand.
Okay, so that's 2 items.
Sit and don't even rub your feet.
I'm pretty sure Peggy said that she had a silver candelabra.
So you throw the silver candelabra in there. That's 3 things.
I got a captain's hat.
Yeah, captain's hat.
I'm not staring at my captain's hat.
Do you seriously have a captain's hat?
We both
Yes.
fought him.
Yachting captain's hat.
Everyone knows hat belongs to Lieutenant.
Lieutenant?
Yep.
You must trade him something for it. Good trade.
Yeah.
So you throw the captain's hat in there. I want you
Yeah.
guys to throw all this stuff into the party sheet.
Oh, okay.
Do you go all around this cave? Maybe we can help you with something too. We are going to explore it all, you know. Man, I miss my Hawaiian shirt. In the hotel.
There goes your portable tape recorder with curvy cord mic. You mean curly cord mic? Sand art photo, silver candelabra. That's not ammunition. We need ammunition. That's a good
What
start,
about
though.
culture?
And he rakes all the stuff over to the side, and you see him pick up the captain's hat, and he puts the captain's hat on, although it doesn't really fit his mutant head very well. It's just kind of
Which of the
hanging
heads does
off
he
one of
put
these
it on?
big old knobs that hang off his head. I don't see a captain's hat in there. You need to throw that captain's hat in there because he took a liking to that, Rondon.
He looks to be frozen. Oh, he just went away from camera.
Did he? He may be in the storm again. Basically, you guys, if you have a few, you trade them a little bit of ammo and some other stuff like this, and they will give you, so you give them some ammo, but they need ammo.
Can they use 22 to 32 caliber bullets?
Yes, they can.
I got a pack of sporks.
Yes.
A pack of sporks.
My inventory's all over the place.
Why do you have? Why
I have no idea why I have a pack of sporks. But I've got a pack
You
of
mean
sporks.
a cellophane wrapped package or a whole box of sporks?
No, a whole bunch of them.
It's a collection of sporks.
Yeah.
She collects sporks.
No, I think
Boxes of bullets in.
I have a feeling that she may have kleptoed it from Walmart or whatever.
From
Let's
the
see,
Taco
50
Bell.
rounds. That's 200 rounds. Yeah. He says good trade. Good enough.
Plus, if you have a little guitar, Sid can play a little bit.
No, there's no little guitar. Take your stuff. Go. You smell funny. You look funny too.
Oh,
You're one to talk.
it's Roland again.
So you guys have retrieved the M16 ammunition.
And we
How
did
much
lose
is
Rondon.
there?
What's it? Alchemist says, what's it say? Note that the cavern also contains reinforced wooden platforms 30 feet long. So you see like these stacked up 30 feet long wooden. They're like leaning against the wall over here or something.
Yeah, but those platforms.
That's how we get around. I get around. Round.
Do you mean on Zavato?
Round, I get around.
Yeah, and then they all break out into.
And I
get
hit the play
around,
button.
and that
or the
slightly
record
out of
button.
key Beach Boys harmony. Okay. So you guys have done this without getting into a fight with any of them. So I'm going to delete from tracker NPCs because they're gone.
But how much ammo did we get?
It's a box. I mean, each ammo crate of M16 ammo is like 500 rounds, and I mean that's quite heavy. These guys actually help you move if you want them to.
Yeah, I wouldn't grab all of it, but I would grab some of it for me. Oh, there's Rondon.
Hey, he's back.
Okay, guys. I'm fading fast.
We need to call it early tonight. Sounds like Ron's
At
having a
least I
hard time.
do.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. No, it's a good place to. So what happened, Ron, when you were away? Fish. You got to throw in your captain's hat. You're just delete it from your
He's
character
still not
sheet.
back on Discord.
Oh.
See him on cam, though.
Yeah. Nope.
Huh. Well, anyway,
Oh, there he
I'll
is.
wind things down
Roland.
and you back?
I'm coming back. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're getting out for the evening anyway. We're gonna quit a little bit early. But what happened when you were kind of snoozing there because you stayed up late? You were afraid of the lady who liked your feet rubbed, so you couldn't sleep and you're tired, and you fell asleep when you woke up. Fish had negotiated for this M16 ammo, and
what did Fish negotiate?
well, you noticed that it looks
did
like
take your
the
hat.
mutant leader is wearing your captain's hat.
Okay, that's cool. Is that all it took?
And,
And some other stuff.
Some ammo.
Yeah.
Luckily, I stole a ton of ammo from the cops when they're like, "Yeah, take as much ammo as you want."
I did not get the captain's. I was dragging it to the party sheet when it hit me. So
That's
or
fine.
when the power dropped.
That's
So it
cool.
reminded me to take it off the character sheet.
Why I thought it was, you know, Barb was like, "You have to give your captain's hat," and you're like, "Okay," and you unplug the internet so you don't lose your hat.
So what they tell you about the platforms is they've got a way to get back, and they actually get the platforms. They help you move this ammo because it's so heavy, and they take you out like here and around this way. And if you guys want to go that way real quick, I will show you. Yeah.
Since they're friends with us and everything, could they help us move the C4 and the detonators out too? We'll just stash them all on the plane.
Yeah, they
Do
really
we
love
have to
that
go back
captain's
through the
hat.
Lotus Eaters?
You get to ride here, and what you see is a chasm. And
A chasm or
yeah,
a chasm?
it's a chasm, but it's a chasm. It's about 100 feet deep with a number of limestone pillars sticking up to approximately the level of the surrounding tunnel floors. Most of the pillars are too far apart to be jumped, even with a running start. If the characters decide to cross the chasm, they had to figure out a way, blah, blah, blah. But the mutants have a way, and they use these 30-foot long platforms to go from point to point. So feel free to move out through there and get that part mapped for your folks, at least this way. Yeah, I just kind of. And they take you.
I thought we were calling it.
We are. Stop right there. Fish. You guys, I want you all to come right back out.
Oh, that's back over there.
1,
Okay.
2, 3. Donnie Boone. There you go. You guys are all back out here. And
And that's when Huff tries to give us all the hit beats in a circle around some C4.
yep, and you got, don't forget, you got all these slaves waiting to revolt kind of sitting around out, outside here too. That's where we're going to leave it for the week, and he's tired, I'm tired. I'm going to look for somebody. Not this week. We're not raiding anybody.
Back at the Lotus Eaters? Is that where we're at?
You're back in the... Yeah, with the Lotus Eaters.
Been streaming.
I know one of you guys unplugged my power there, so I couldn't kill those mutants. So.
Mr. Murder
I
Hobo.
was
Hey,
already mapping it out, man.
thanks for the sub, guys. The subs and all that stuff. Have a good weekend. I'm out. We're tired, so say bye, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Good.